Let me tell you something you already know. The world ain't all sunshine and rainbows. It's a very mean and nasty place, and I don't care how tough you are, it will beat you to your knees and keep you there permanently if you let it. You, me, or nobody is gonna hit as hard as life. But it ain't about how hard you hit. It's about how hard you can get hit and keep moving forward. How much you can take and keep moving forward. That's how winning is done.
I saw you become freaking rapper, engineer, freaking comedian, freaking video making, podcasting, freaking showrunner, freaking. I've seen you freaking car mechanic. Like, I've seen you do every single thing, and at some point you would just have to do it. And then all of a sudden you got good at it, and you're like, oh freak, this now I can do this myself. And it's like, just gotta do it.
Now, if you know what you're worth, now go out and get what you're worth. But you gotta be willing to take the hits and not pointing fingers saying you ain't where you wanna be because of him or her or anybody. Cowards do that, and that ain't you. You're better than that.
So like 2 weeks ago, I found this folder that had a bunch of old like papers and stuff like that I wrote in my first year when I was in college. And I think this would be pretty interesting. I haven't read it yet, but it's called Achieving My Dream. I will move out and become financially stable without needing money from my parents. Maybe later down the road, get married and have kids of my own. Married, check. Kids? Not yet.
I plan to continue going to Tri County for 2 years and graduate while I am in school. I am determined to get good grades in every class that I take. I want to get a job and have money in both of my bank accounts to pay bills and have something to fall back on.
That I will heavily agree. Anyone that knows me, I am very money conscious, and I don't like to spend money. If I can save money, I'm saving it.
I was using my savings account like a checking account too, because if I didn't have, I would put money in savings, right? It's supposed to be a savings account, but I end up needing the money from the savings account, so I have to move it to my checking account. So they took my savings account at some point. I got one back now, of course, but they were like, you can't just keep moving money back and forth. You know, Kevin Hart, got a check in the savings, but I really was moving money from my savings to my checkings, all the time, every week.
By this time next year, I would like to have an apartment either by myself or with a friend. Before I move out,
my mom advised me to have at least $5,000 or $6,000. I don't remember that, but I guess that's what she said. That is a hefty amount of money to have when you move out on your own. I'm pretty sure, no, I'm 100% sure I did not have that much money when I moved out on my own.
It says, I have a 91 Honda Accord. It's pretty old, and it's getting a better car would be part of the goal.
So I did have that Accord for a little bit. I probably didn't get a new car till years later after that. After I graduate Tri County Technical College, I still plan to transfer to Clemson University. Once I get there, I would take up agriculture so I can become a professional landscaper. I really wanted to be a landscaper and sports turf management and stuff like that. That is something I was into heavily. But obviously.
By that time, I would have money saved up to buy some equipment for landscaping. I would try to start a little business while I'm in school.
Learning about it, I would get a business license to start cutting small lawns or that I could do myself. I would still have a part-time job while I cut grass after I graduate from Clemson. I would either apply to a big upscale landscaping firm or start a big business of lawn service on my own. Heavily into lawn service. Relationships definitely can interfere with my goals. People can hold me back. So the teacher wrote confusing. I'm confused reading this. People can hold me back so I could do what they want me to do. Procrastination is a big thing that hinders me from reaching my goals. That's why I made this short film on procrastination. It's a great one, and something I still do to this day. Being passive is a really big thing that can hinder you in trying to complete your goal and everything you want to achieve with it. The best thing that helps me overcome my obstacles is God. See, this is what I love about myself, is all throughout my life,
I've never fallen like far from my faith, but there are moments where I know what I should do and I don't do it. And it's tough. You know, it's life. Everyone goes through their different trials and stuff like that. But I love hearing myself then talk about it, especially in something for school, knowing that like whatever I do, whatever I become, like God is a big part in where I am and where I want to be.
He always has been with me and always will. Just He alone is all that I need to achieve my goals in life. Good study techniques are key to overcome grades at college. In each and every class I take, I can surround myself with successful people who will also go above and beyond. Shout out to my friends. I could take better notes and pay attention in class. Duh. Only with God on my side and walking with me can I make it actually happen. I know it won't be easy, and I know I'm up for the task. I am ready to overcome challenges I soon face. Having God, with you. Even though I didn't complete this goal on paper, or dream on paper, God is with me. And one thing I said, I will, achieve my goals with God. And maybe it wasn't the exact job, landscaping, but I think I have a pretty decent life and everything. And even if I didn't, I still have God. I know He will provide. And it's crazy when you really think about it sometimes, where things can be really bad, things can be really, dark, and you just don't know what to do. And still to this day, sometimes I just don't know what to do. I think sometimes I'm like, should I be doing this? Should I be looking for something else? Like, that worry of the future, right? But knowing that you have the Creator on your side, like going to bat for you, like being with you every day, all the time, that's all you need, and believing is not enough. You gotta put in the work. You got to, build that relationship. You gotta build that relationship. You have to really put in the work and see where God leads you. So that was just a little thing that I seen, and yeah. So maybe if I can speak to the future self from 10 years from now, I would say
You're doing great. Keep going. I know it's hard. I know life is really hitting hard. You might have good days, bad days, but just keep going. Just put God first in all things, and His mercy will endure forever. He is the light for your path. Walk with Him, and I don't know if you need to put a little one to bed or anything, but do that. Handle your business. Look, I love you. Look, self-love. We need that. We need to build each other up. We need to start from here. And that's where I'm starting from, here to you, future me. But keep going, put God first, and yeah, out.
way. But man, just continue to stay on the path you want, man. It'll yield fruit and results. You a real one, my guy. Love.
And like one thing, I'll let you go. Like my manager, he's like us. He's like super energetic. He's super like motivational, bro. Like I need to like interview him. Like how he talks, how his mindset. He is amazing. He's one of the great reasons why I like being in Charlotte and being at work or whatever. But he's like an active person that watches my content and stuff like that. And every new hire that comes in or somebody, they're like, hey, yo, I know you rhyme with Trey. This is Trey. This is Treyleelee. You better check him out on YouTube and everything. He is sick with the camera tricks. He does everything. He raps. He sings. Like I'm like, bro, you don't have to go crazy on every single person. But like, I need that. And like he really like boosts me up. And it's like in the back of my head, it's like, man, I can do, different things and stuff like that. But it's like, but I'm not doing as much as I could be doing. Like, I'm doing a disservice to, like, people that believe in me, I feel like, or something. Like, I know that I can do it, but I'm not doing it. Why am I not doing it?
Bro, I know that better than anyone. Like, you've been my biggest freaking supporter, and then why am I not doing it? But yeah, like, especially you are freaking, nice. Like, you're nice. You're freaking nice as freak. Like, every video is better. Every idea is better. Freaking, you'll buy something on, like, a 360 camera. Like, I don't even know what he plans to do with a 360 camera. Freaking, make fire videos, fire ideas.